Hi, Seekers. In the kitchen. Make our way to the computer. Making myself dinner. And then Foodie pops on live, right? Talking about, I'm not going to Canada. I'm like, what? Hold up. These people, listen, you can't even live your life and they got shit popping off. It is someone that I used to know. Da, 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 da. Okay. Hubby's outside working on the van, right? I'm in here minding my business, and Foodie Beauty goes live. Canceling the whole Canada thing. Girl, we'll get into it. Let me get my dinner. She's such a slug. You know what I was thinking? She's a baby. She's a baby. Is what she is, a baby. At her man, I'm going home. Okay, that's going to take 20 hours. I don't know, $3,000. It's not like you can just get in the car, right? Not like you can just get in the car, go home. Over here trying to make my dinner. I think they had a fight. Yeah. And she went off on her community page, right? Is that the thing we do now? Us YouTubers, we get in a fight with our man, and then we go on our community page. What? You don't live together? So this ain't a face-to-face fight. See how the nuggets are coming out? Because if we have a fight, we live together. I'm not gonna be like, wait a minute. I'm gonna go to my computer. I'm gonna tell everybody on the community page. I'm leaving. He don't live there, in my opinion. There's another nugget. You ignore her. Too long, buddy. I'm telling you. Salah. Salah. Fall in line, bro. It's like Orange. Did you see that? Were you watching Miss Wonderful? That son of a bitch picked a fight again on the weekend. On the weekend. Picked a fight. See, you notice when he wants to get a little peace all week long, he comes and picks um, um, MFW up about 9 o'clock every night to come over and, spend the night and have sexy time. Then the weekend comes, he picks a fight, goes out with his buds. We know this type. Tried to warn her. She don't listen. She don't listen. Sorry. Listen to me. I know this type. I'm not attracted to that type anymore. I like a family man. I like a man who would come over and mow my dad's lawn and my lawn. He's a waste. Why is my volume in and out? Oh. God dang it. I'm back. I was just fired up with an AirPod in. Piece of shit. $200. You can't even get crisp microphone. That's what I'm saying. I made myself some Amish noodles, my favorite, with some butter, mozzarella, Parmesan. I have the cheap Parmesan. Just the cheap shit. Whatever. I took them out. Jan. I took them out. Does this sound better? Okay, good, good. Thank you, Jarella. They are pretty good. I only like Amish noodles. Mmm. That is some amazing shit. That's the easiest little dinner for myself. Look at it. I love it. Anyway, I got my husband a steak. But he's not hungry, so he's out working on the van. So yeah, shit popped off. Oh my God. Foodie Beauty and MFW just keep you on your toes. I know. Making them by hand is so much better. And I actually, if I had a KitchenAid with the pasta attachment, I'd be making my own. But for $4 for a whole bag this big from the Amish farms here, It's cheap. A KitchenAid is how much, people? $400 plus the pasta attachment. I ain't rolling this shit out and cutting it with a pizza cutter. Ain't happening. Not happening. No. What else? What else are we gonna have? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is our dinner. Come on, folks. Let's go watch the shit show. Foodie. I spit out a piece of noodle. Foodie. You don't tell us that you're not living with your husband without telling us you're not living with your husband because you threatened to leave him on a community post. That fight should be in person when you live together. I told my husband, don't piss me off. I'll put it in a community post on my channel. He goes, I'd never see it. I said, true, you don't look. That would be dumb. Yeah. Yeah, she did, Trailer Park. I showed it at the end of my live from earlier. I read it. I'm going back home for a while and I'm going to rent a place and I'm going to get my cats back. In other words, bring her what she wants to eat. Do it now. Do it now. Or she's booking it. She's out. She's out. Yeah, but things change, you know, minute to minute. I love those people, by the way. Like, their life is minute by minute. So whatever happens, it's in that minute. And it dictates your future for at least 10 minutes. I love those people. She's a liar. She did strike me. And she knows it. Yes, Nana Spike Tea. We all believe that was magic. The new shisha tobacco was magic. Remember, she was sucking on it going, Puff the Magic Dragon. Do you need more proof than that? Mm-hmm. She ain't even going home. She got the community stirred up, but it was mostly aimed at a fight with Salah. Let's see what happened, shall we? Everybody, buckle up. The Queen has arrived. She's changed her mind, people. She even deleted the community post, so we all look stupid. It's all right. I read it in my last live. She was going to go home and rent herself a place for a while, which means I'm done here. Who does that? Not even married. Never mind. You know what? If every time I say the word married, it's like God wants me to stop speaking because God knows the truth. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it works for me. The Spirit will stop me from saying a word that is just not true. Wait, where's my little pointer? There it is. All right, here we go.
Everybody.
Well, hello. How's the weather? I'm bored too.
I won't be on long, but I have like no makeup on. Instead of doing 1,000 community posts, I thought I would just come on live and...
Well, I figured, here's the deal, Foodie. Even after I read your community post, I said out loud, ma'am, why wouldn't you go live and tell all this so you could actually make money on the views? The only reason she ever does a community post is when she's raging, and it gives her the option to delete it immediately once she calms down. Or she's going on there and she's just angry. But if she really meant she was going to go home and she was going to get her cat, she was going to, take care of some business in Canada, she would have done a live. And the freaking internet would have went crazy. So it was just per usual, whatever. Just attention. Okay, let's go.
To talk about...
God, how annoying.
Everything that's been going on. I have,
What?
like,
Oh, so he did bring you food. Okay, got it. He brought her food. He brought her a Snickers, people. She was hungry. She didn't want to cook anything in that flat. It's too hot. And he wasn't being quick enough. Or he's ignored her way too long. Yeah, kind of looks like she might have been a little sad. But she's picking food out of her teeth, so we know she's fed. Jan. Right, Jan?
teeth in my teeth. Hi, everybody. Hey, Lolo, Gemini. Stan. London.
God, this thing. All the people she calls Marlboro, whatever, smokers, and blah, blah. Nobody does it on camera but her. That's what kills me. Even if people are smokers, at least we don't put it in your face. Ugh, I hate that thing. She knows it.
Lulu. Rehoming Buster. Baby mama. Yeah, no, everything is okay with Salah and I.
Oh, now it is. Yay!
We never had any problems.
Nope, not at all. They had no problems, people.
Thing actually. So pretty much just disregard, like, sorry, my ring. Everything I said in the community post. I've changed my mind already.
Oh, good. Okay. What? No problem. We were a little excited, we have to say. Yeah, we were excited to go back to Canada. Oh, God. Here we're going to stay for the whole summer.
About what I'm going to do. So basically, I am so sometimes just
Petulant.
conflicted, you know.
Between what, honey? What?
Hi, Big Toe.
I guess you're going to blame it on all of us. I'm thinking that's where this is going to go.
Rehoming me, crispy buns, Joe.
Like whenever she was mad at Natter, we all paid the price.
Hi, Shorty. Hi. You know, sometimes I miss my family back in Canada. Sometimes I miss things about Canada. Mostly the weather right now.
I'm sure you're melting. You ain't even close to melting yet.
It's crispy. Hi, baby. Deirdre. Salah has the cutest laugh. Whenever he laughs like goofy, he does it on purpose, guys, to make me laugh and you guys laugh. I've heard his normal laugh is not as exaggerated. Hi,
Really? I kind of like the bubble maker laugh.
you can hear his normal laugh in some videos.
And we kind of can see that he's getting on your nerves a little. Just a
I just want to
little.
make sure my hair won't fall out here.
She's been giving him the same look she gives Pete when she's live. She gets embarrassed. Or she just likes the spotlight.
I'm very impulsive, okay? And I'm not all there.
You hear this shit? This is why I don't go live in the evenings. Jackson, people are allowed to be outside. I gotta tell my dogs this every time. Watch this shit. Hold on. I'm plugged in. Hold on. Jackson. Yeah, you. The little one. People are allowed to be outside. I'm talking to you, Jackson. Jaxie, I need your eyes over here. Thank you. People are allowed to be outside and dogs are allowed to bark. That's all. Thank you. It's not going to change anything. I just thought it's cute because they're adorable. Okay, moving on. So I don't go live in the evening. My house is way too active and it's annoying as fuck. Okay.
So, hi, Ava. I'm like adjusting to a whole new life. And then when
did you just wake up, Rip Van Winkle? Did you just wake up and realize you're in Kuwait and left your cats and your family and your best friend of 17 years for a complete stranger? I'm just asking. This is just a question. Hello? I would never be able to acclimate. Sorry, but I like my freedom. They're chihuahuas, Nancy. Thank you for being a member.
Think that it would be good for me to go back and see my family, and I miss my cats a lot, so maybe I feel like I want to go get them. Hi, Teardrop. I then think really about it. You didn't
Really? Because we seen you mow it over, and you decided it wasn't worth the hassle. So are you just using the cats, or did he piss you off and it makes you homesick? Because I could wrap my mind around that. When you think you're connected to somebody, and then they just start leaving you alone and treating you like you've lived there your whole life, and you depend on them because you don't speak the language fluently, you can't get around. You know what I'm saying? Of course it is, Raven. Yes, absolutely. That's when you start thinking about home, where you had freedom and friends and could go do what you wanted. Absolutely. I'm surprised it took this long. I'd already been on a plane and home. I'll see you later, dude. Gotta go.
receive a notification with you. YouTube's tired of me. I realize that I like my life here now. Like, I don't want to leave it.
When did you decide that? Like, in 2 hours? Because you were getting on the next plane out of here. What's happening?
So as it would be harder for me to leave Salah and
Would it, though? Would it?
go back to a life that I found very toxic.
That was just natter. You have lived in Canada your whole damn life. So 18 months of a crackhead, a big deal. You know what? Call it a roller coaster ride. You rode the ride. You got off, right? You don't want to ride that ride again. But this way. Listen, this is like trading in the Space Mountain ride for the teacup ride, okay? This one's going to make you dizzy over here in Kuwait, right? There is rides in between. For real. Please, go back home. Please.
So I don't want to be tempted with that.
Ooh, tempted.
And I just don't want to leave my husband for months, you know? It's not easy to go back to Canada.
Yeah, it is. Super easy. You're a citizen.
I guess I just want to keep on track with my goals and our goals and what I'm doing here.
What are you doing there? It is bizarre.
And just accept Beth. That stupid rat. No. He got himself stuck in a box today.
God, who cares about that hamster? Don't get too attached. One breeze of air conditioning will take him out with a cold. Don't get too attached.
Whoever leave, you have a great life with Salah. Yeah. Reverse BBJ rescue arc. That's the thing, Stan. I have to just accept that that's over, that the cats are gone.
How many times are you going to say this? Now you definitely don't have a civil case. Period. You have to accept they're gone. Okay. You just put a finale on that. So what was all that blah, blah, blah? I'm going to civil court, blah, blah, blah. I'm suing them, blah, blah, blah. I'm getting my cats back, blah, blah, blah. What happened? Did you have a bad nap? And woke up and shaking your fist at the ceiling, right? Oh, yeah.
You know, that was a decision I made, not an easy one. Yeah, I'm not leaving. And, you know, I'll see my family again whenever the time is right, inshallah, you know?
What? All right, that's it. Rats, I'm shutting the door. Get away. Go back. Shut the door. Now, go. Underlay. Arriba. Accelerande. I have to speak to them in Spanish because they're chihuahuas. What did she just say? God, I ain't even 3 minutes in. I done spent 20 minutes on this shit. Here we go. What'd she say?
You ever leave, you have a great life with Salah.
Listen, Beezers, honestly, is there anything she can say or do that they actually say, what's going on? I mean, I have never seen more ass kissing than I have here. It doesn't matter what she does or what she says. They're just on board. Oh, we understand. Yeah, the cats are better off. You're right. I mean, it doesn't matter what she says or does. They just come on. We're here. We're here. Honestly, nobody even wants to engage in a conversation. And look who's heavy in the chat. Salah. Heavy in the chat. He is so worried about her leaving and taking her money.
Yeah, reverse BBJ rescue arc. That's the thing, Stan. I have to just accept that that's over, that the cats are gone. That was a decision I made, not an easy one. Yeah, I'm not leaving.
All right, let's have a talk, people, because the Beezers are useless. They won't talk at all. They don't care if she melted in the middle of the sidewalk. Don't leave. You're our love story. Don't leave. We don't care if you're melting and your blood pressure's through the roof. Maybe she should go home and get out of this freaking heat, have a health evaluation, and just ride some time out, see her family, and then go back when it cools down. These people don't even care about her. Or look at her face. He ain't gonna let her leave. Maybe he reminded her she can't leave. He has her passport. Interesting.
And, I'll see my family again whenever the time is right, inshallah,
That's sadness right here. Body language. She'll go home when the time is right. Well, before you start melting, that would be a good time. Get the hell out of there and get to the cooler weather. This isn't healthy for you to be there. Love doesn't die when you go home to see your family.
And I keep, forgetting about my faith in God. Like, I need to, not let myself be dragged down by the toxic and negativity and the drama and the...
Oh, you are blaming us. What did we do? You're blaming us for you raging, telling your husband you're leaving on a community post? Okay, cool. I love it. Love it. Carry on.
All the crap,
What crap? Could we be specific?
Cats are freed all over Kuwait. No, I can't have a cat because we do want to travel, And because whenever I said even that I'm impulsive, whenever I said we've rethought our travel plans because I was planning on getting a cat,
So hold on. Salah has always wanted to travel. You've always wanted a travel channel. A couple's travel vlog channel, right? And then I decided I'm going to get a cat. I can't spend $5,000 to get my cat back, so I'm going to get a cat. Well, we're not going to travel because I'm getting a cat. Who's this guy? Pete's? I mean, Pete's is the only one that you could just change the plans every other day and he wouldn't care. And not even be disappointed. Like, remember Comic-Con? Pete's was so excited to go to Comic-Con. No, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like taking you to Toronto. They could have went there the night before. Stayed the night, went to Comic-Con. But no, she didn't want to go, so they didn't go. So, wonder how much... I wonder... Oh my, I'm starting to see... Salah.
But I realize that's selfish of me, and I do love cats, and I do want one, but it's not a good idea. So,
what does that have to do with the negativity in this community? Their fight was over getting a cat, I'll bet, too. Fine, I'm gonna go home and get my cats back. Man, that's the shit you need to record. That's the shit that will make your channel go through the roof.
A lot of responsibility, and you know, so I guess I'll just babe, yeah. We could just put
Because Landon said, why does everybody want her back in Canada? Don't we want her to be miserable? Of course. But can you imagine? You go back to Canada. Where are you going to live stream? It's going to be a whole thing. We won't have to look at this blue couch. We wouldn't have to look at the shisha. If she went back home, she'd be couch jumping, surfing. She'd be like live streaming outdoors. We're just talking about content here.
put them back outside. True. Oh, Joyce, #1 fan. Thank you. You guys make me want to cry because no matter what I go through, I have you guys to come and talk to. So,
where's your husband? That's how it works.
Sanella, I feel really emotional.
In other words, I have you to trauma dump on. Thank you. Because men just, you know, I don't know. He just goes out with his friends. He don't care.
And I do, you know how I am mentally, and...
How are you mentally? What's happening now? Yeah, I know, Shagan. We've been covering that for 2 days.
I'm very impulsive, and I'm just not an easy person to deal with.
So you had a fit. This is where we have to do our investigative work, people. What could she have had a fit about? Harry the hamster is not keeping her company like a cat would. He's not keeping her company like a cat would. And he said no cats. Is that a good summation?
And dealing with myself even, so I really don't want to go back to Canada, but I had some wild idea that I was going to go rescue my cats and bring them back here.
She's lonely. He's not around. Sorry, in my opinion, Chantal. Now, I think they got the food thing covered. But it's not enough. See, here's the thing. Cats, food, even if Celeste stared at her 24 hours a day in the flat, it's never going to be enough. She's always going to have lows. And she tries to think about all the things that used to comfort her, and she went and changed her life and gave up her comforts. Her family, her cats. She gave it all up and relies on a complete stranger to fulfill all those comforts. I'm telling you, this can't last long.
You have the right to change your mind. You were processing the losses of some things.
Oh, there goes the Beezers. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever you're going through, we don't want to know. But it's okay.
And adjusting. Mimi, I have dreams about them every night. I had a dream.
Before you dreamt about your cat, you dreamt about Burger King in the desert. Here we are at Burger King in the desert. So whatever you don't have, that's what you're going to dream about. When you dreamt about being in the Middle East, here you are. You gave up your cats to be in the Middle East. That was your choice, right? Now you dream about your cats. No, I want to run back and get my cats. Ma'am, the world don't work that way. You just go, oh, that dream sucked. Moving on.
That, like, FFG was living with somebody on my old street in Cornwall.
You're making this up. I can tell.
Purity, you're a certified Beezer, yeah. And in the dream, she left to go to work or something, and I, like, stuffed BBJ in Howie's cage and, like...
Of course you did. You've stuffed Howie in Howie's cage.
Put her in a van and took her away.
Well, at least she was alive in your dream.
you know? And then I watch like some of my old mukbangs at the cat intros, you know, and I miss Sam.
You wonder why Salah can't go to Canada on a work visa, Elmer Fudd? How many of my live streams have you watched? How many? I'm gonna need an honest answer out of your ass. First of all, he's 29 years old and he's single. Canada does not accept that. Single male, by the way. Anyway, second of all, he doesn't have a career. Like a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher. He has no career. So why would Canada accept him? Look at Canada. They don't want 29-year-old single males coming from the Middle East. That's just the thing with Canada. We already covered all that.
Plus, Pete's can't take care of the cats.
You trusted him for 3 months to take care of your cats, but it's too late. They have new homes now.
It's not for him right now, so.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to do you any favors. Probably.
I think
because that cost him almost his channel. We know his channel's not as important to you as it is to him.
Have to accept that they're gone, and my life is different, but I need to strive to improve my life and keep at it, you know. Sending a little love your way, sending a little love your way. Thank you, Witchy. Thank you so much.
Oh, Witchy, send her some love.
And God. Poor baby Jake gone to a cat hater for views and money. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. I think it's because we don't see videos of her being loved and cared for, you know?
And you never will.
And people just automatically just assume I don't give a crap about them. Of course I do. So, you know, like, I'm always concerned about how she's being, you know?
Then go home and get your cats. How about that? Are we going to sit in Kuwait on the couch and bellyache over the cats that you gave away? I mean, go get them. If they're your babies and they give you more comfort than that 29-year-old gaming guy, go get your cats. There is no way I would sit here and go back and forth over my own decisions. I would not be a victim of circumstance for the circumstance I create. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
No proof of life, yeah. Carolyn, just a GA girl. Hey, welcome to Bunch of Beeze and Carolyn, ready, set, bees. Whoa, you get a buy a flap. So. Welcome to Bunch of Beeze. We know you love them. Yeah, teardrop, me too. Yeah, thanks guys. Anyway, so the bottom line is
I'm sorry. I see your lips moving, but I'm literally looking at this embroidered abaya. Like, I'm just like, that's a lot of embroidery with no bling, just embroidery. Like, wrapping myself up into a freaking bedspread.
That's not gonna happen now. I'm gonna be moving on here.
She don't seem happy. Of course, I've been saying that.
With Salah. Abaya emoji arm shake arc incoming. Because Salah is honestly the best thing that's happened to me. And
really? Okay.
And he's very supportive.
Of what? You gave up everything. All right, I want to knock this into your head. He gave up nothing for you to come there. Nothing. You gave up everything. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I had to sit there by myself for any amount of time, not understanding the language, not being able to take myself with a car wherever I want, even if it's a drive along the water. I don't care about going places where I can't speak the language. Just taking a drive. If I couldn't go into a food truck, sitting out on the beach, and I'm still waiting for that. Anyway, Um, I would not be okay in my head. I wouldn't. There's no freaking way. There's no freaking way. No way.
You know, and he puts up with my impulsiveness. I don't know how. You've been through a lot. It's normal to be homesick and miss that life. I was watching some Gene Does Sharp Farts videos, and yeah, part of me. And then I thought, I pictured myself somewhere, you know, in Canada. Like, no, how can I leave my husband? Like,
So what do you want to do with yourself? Never see your family. Why can't you go home for a couple months? Are you so afraid he's going to cheat on you and leave you? That's your own shit. Because the truth is, I would go home during the summer. I'd be like, dude, I'll be back come fall, but I ain't riding out this heat wave. I ain't sitting up in here hoping the central air can keep up with the outside air. Not happening. I'm going to go home, see my family, do some Canada shit. Right? What is the problem? This is so bizarre. I'm still trying to figure this out. I think the red room and the Bambi thing, we call her Bambi, the girl in the red room. I think that's got her so confused. Like, she thinks if she goes home for a couple months, it's over. Well, that's not a strong marriage then. That marriage is worthless then. Because people who truly love themselves and they make a bond to God to stay together, you can be separated for a couple months. But you don't trust him. And without trust, there is no marriage. End of.
how can I? I would miss him so bad.
No, you wouldn't. Really? Really?
You know, and
No, I don't. You could have a health crisis during the summer there. It's no joke. I mean, you might as well just walk through the gates of hell. Or maybe where you have, whatever.
that made me really realize, hi Heather, that like my home is where he is, where my heart is literally. And my heart will be broken because I'll always miss my cat.
Your heart is an involuntary muscle that beats without your permission. It's your head. It's your head. Everything, your obsession with love, your obsession with romance and relationships, to the point where you're impulsive and you just give everything up and you run. And then when it doesn't work out, you run. And then you go back and you run. I mean, that's what you got to work out, girl. You're always right. She's always looking for something more to fulfill her. Right? Because she can't run from herself. I've told her this. You got to fix yourself, girl.
But I have to take that loss. It's just not hard dealing with that, you know?
No. Because I would never be in a relationship unless I was happy with myself. So I could give that on to someone. Or somebody else just keeps having to fix your emotions. What an exhausting job. No way, I wouldn't do it for somebody. And I sure as hell wouldn't make somebody do it for me.
That kind of grief, I guess. And I'm just processing it, and I didn't think it would affect me, you know, but I'm like dreaming about it. And then on top of that, I do miss my friends.
Didn't her Grams pass away? Or is it a different Grams?
Think about like Ottawa and like taking her grocery shopping and stuff. But there's a lot of sad, bad memories in Canada too.
It's just not her. Could you forget about him? He's in Montreal.
You know? So, yeah.
So you just threw out a community post. I'm going home. I'm suing everybody for my cat. Because why? So nobody should take you serious anymore? Okay.
You know, I was doing very well and being very happy, just, you know.
Sitting in that room, staring at white walls.
My channel's gone through changes. It's taken a loss, but I think over time, if I just keep on the right track and stay positive and stay consistent, I think it'll be okay.
That's what you think? No, if you go back to Canada, it'll be gold. This channel will be gold. You go to Canada, right? Maybe ride out the abaya, the hijab, you know, for a few months, and then, you know, eventually you peel it off, and here we are, back out in the car, getting Dunkin' Donuts and Nashies all in one sitting, right? We're going to the stores. How do you guys like this skin tight body contrast? Love it, keep it, right? Exercise ball, right? Going to the park, hanging out with Pete, dumpster diving. Yeah, the good old days. Now, if you stay consistent with a hookah sitting on the blue couch, sorry, I don't see it happening. And I'm just being honest.
It's sad, but you're gonna be okay. Thank you. Thanks, Joyce.
See this? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You think Natter's messing with their head? So do I. I do too. And then, you know, she's the one that kept bringing up BBJ. And French Fry Girl said, no, I'm not putting a video out of BBJ. I'm not doing that to BBJ. And this is not what you're going to bait me to do. She is living her life, and I am not putting a video out of her. I am not going to give you that. That is exposing her, and I don't want to do that. And I don't blame her. You give your cats away, and you can't sit there and demand that people send you videos. You just can't. You have to turn away and walk. I've seen these people, right? Give their kids up. And then when they go and get their shit together, half-assed, they come back demanding visits, demanding that. That's narcissistic behavior. You walk away and you be okay with your choice. If not, go cry on your own. But don't go around bullying people to give you what you want. Damn. And I would be so disappointed. Look at this room. Where's Howie? I would be so disappointed if FFG puts a video out and takes the bait. I will be so disappointed in FFG. I really, really will. And I know she won't. I know she won't.
So, I gotta take better care of myself. So I've just been feeling down about those things. I guess just feeling a bit homesick, but that passed very quickly because I do realize, like, this is my home now.
So why did it pass quickly after you typed it out on a community page? Why did it pass? Because you realized we would figure out that you and Salah were fighting. He wasn't doing what you wanted him to do, and he doesn't live with you because you would have had the fight right there in the room. It never would have went to a community page. That's weird. Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine. I'm leaving, and I'm going to rent my own place, and I'm going to get my cats back. So, what? That doesn't even make sense. We know who the community page was for. And nobody with a husband in real life, like a real husband. We have a conversation. If we have an argument, we live together. We work that shit out. But to go on a community page, that means YouTube's more important than your man? What? Oh my God. Okay, this is a rabbit hole I don't want to live in.
You know?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm only mad because I really don't care because it's your life. But I was so excited that you were going home and getting out of this heat and possibly renting a place near Toronto. That was my guess. Or staying at Pete's because I think Pete's looking for a 2-bedroom. Or it's really gonna happen and you made a mistake by putting it on your community page for attention when it probably is gonna happen. And you didn't want nods knowing you're actually coming home. Ooh, that could be it. Listen, look what we hold on to over here.
So, I've been through a lot. And processing it all on my own is like 20 million times harder.
What have you been through now? What have you been through? I thought you were over Nader because you got with someone else who makes you 1,000 times happier. He's the best guy in the world. What's going on now? You gave your cats away willingly. Nobody, You know, see, whatever, that ASPCA or whatever you call it, they didn't come take your cats. So what are you talking about? What have you been through? You're over there, sitting in the heat on your ass, not having to do anything. God, that would make me crazy. Crazy!
Hey, Squeaky. We need BBJ holding a Montreal Gazette.
They're never gonna give you BBJ. Stop it, Beezers. You make this worse. God. Why don't you help her get past it and quit bringing it up every single chat? They do it on purpose. They're trying to torture her.
Sorry. I wish I could snap my fingers and, you know.
And what? Be in Canada? Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Did we get a nugget? Snap your fingers on what? Did we just get a nugget? Okay, she did a rant about airline seats. Maybe she wants to go home, but Salah's not going to pay for 2 airline seats. Maybe that's why she did the rant about the airline seats. Then, when we were in the museum, she showed him how well she fits in a first class seat. Wait. Something's going on. God, if she could be honest, it would be great. Hate doing all this work.
PTSD? I don't know. I don't want to diagnose myself, but...
Please don't. God, there's plenty of YouTubers that do, and then use it as a protected class, even though they have no diagnosis, and they choose to start a channel and put all their shit on people. I love that. You can willingly just log off. But if you're going to come on here and act a fool and then scream victim of your own circumstances, I can't with.
You stay with your husband. Don't worry about anything else. Focus on your happiness. Yeah. True.
Good. She don't seem like she wants to stay there. Stay with your husband. Don't worry about anything else. Just focus on your happiness. Hey, Shorty. She's not happy. What advice that was. How can she focus on her happiness if she's sitting in this small square footage all day? All day. See, I can relate to you, Chantel, because I was in a Class A motorhome. Damn near left my husband over it. Because you can only push a woman so far. Yeah. I have a feeling you're kind of a free spirit. You're not meant to be hunkered down, are you? But listen to your Beezers, they know best. Just stay there. They're probably bedbound, right? They're like, what's the problem? Just marry Pete and get on with life so we can have some fun and make some money. No, I didn't, P-Day. I haven't looked at anyone's videos. I've been trying to spend time with my husband, make myself something to eat. I don't get into it like that. But then she went live. And I'm like, what's going on? Actually, I got an email because I was checking on RV Debs. By the way, she said she couldn't even thank us more than 100 million times. We sent money to, her to help her out. A guy came. She's getting it's not going to be a big platform outside the door, but 4 foot by 4 foot with steps, okay? And a little ramp for the dogs. I feel like he's charging a lot, but some people, they're like, no, it's a good price. My husband said, oh, it's not a bad price. And I'm like, we could have done it for her with all that crazy labor. That's crazy. So anyway, she was so happy. She showed me the diagram. She showed me the diagram of the steps and the landing, and she's so excited. And she said, thanks to all of us, or this wouldn't have happened. Anyway, it was adorable.
Grabbing a nice coffee? Yummy. Grab me one, too. Babe, I'm here to stay.
Hey, Salah. Salah. Salah, Salah. He's never lived like this before, right? He comes and goes, right? All you gotta do is bring her some takeout, play a little Casio keyboard with her, sing, you know, an hour or two, and then piss off, right? But look at him. He's got the windows tinted in his car. He's got a GPS system now with a big screen, right? He's got an Apple Watch. He's got everything he needs. Lovely. You keep giving, Chantal. You keep giving. All right. Now, here's the other deal going on. Because I honestly, I just had to figure out what was going on. So here's what else is going on. Let's start this bitch. There we go. What happened, Katie? Yes, the jury is deliberating in the Gannon Stouch case. Definitely going to be an eviction if you or a conviction if you ask me. So,
Are we live?
what's going on? You all dressed up? Nowhere to go. Come on now. Tell us what happened.
Yes. All right, welcome back. Lost souls, trolls, assholes.
We're here.
Friday.
Yeah. Uh-oh. There's the face. There's the face.
What Friday means, right?
Don't cry. We're here. She got all dressed up and ready.
Friday usually means party.
Or date night. Mm-hmm.
Here.
Let's break it down. Break it down.
Who is here? Let's see.
Break it up.
That's me, Charms. Is that Charms? Yep, that's Charms. Kim, Amy, Carla. Happy Friday, guys. Hope yours is going better than mine. Been a day.
Go ahead. Spit it out. We're here. We'll treat you better than he will. Do it. Say it.
Jamie Jams.
Tell us.
Ariel. Caroline. Other Caroline. Two Carolines.
She sure did get some pretty dresses, though, I gotta admit.
Warm here today.
Come on. Tell us. What's up?
Lunar eclipse at 10 a.m. I did not know that.
Who cares? Quit giving useless information in the chat. God, these people. Not me. Her chat. She likes her golden. Listen, I heard the best one out there is called. Somebody tell me the name. It's at Ulta. It's called Coco Me. What's the name of that? They say, listen, Siri, go away. God, that damn Siri. Generic sock account. You don't even know what orange looks like. You get to go back and watch my MFW. All you have to do is put an MFW in the search window.
Hardee's has a $4 off coupon in case anybody wants to know. I just got the notification.
Second Stars necklace. She had two. She got two of them. Second Stars necklace. She had two. She got two of them, right? She got two of them, and one of them is lost, and I think it's at Orange's house. He's probably hiding it, and he's going to use it as some sort of something. I'm sorry, Katie. I'm going to, listen, when you drag them, I'll drag them, all right? Because that's what girls do. Hoes before bros. I already told you he ain't done with her yet. These are tests that he's doing. So he's make sure he's with her all week long, right? Picks up right around bedtime for a little, whatever you want to call it. And come the weekend, he dumps her. This has been a pattern. Paying attention, are we? Yes, we are. Because he wants to go out with his friends, not you.
Renee?
And flirt. Probably do everything he accuses you of.
Susie, I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do tonight just yet.
Go ahead, talk about it. Talk about it.
Oh, I'm shitty. I snap out of this. I gotta snap out of it.
No, get it off your chest. You're all dressed up. Eyebrows on. That son of a... Say it, Willie.
Breeze.
Yeah, it's her sound. It's because of the StreamYard.
That's what he does for a living. That's expensive for a push mower. You kind of got to buy them off the marketplace, but even then, it's like risky because you don't know if you're buying someone.
For the son of a bitch, right? Because we had to mow our lawn, blah, blah, blah. So we just got one off marketplace, drove and bought it. This guy, he didn't even know how to fix mowers, okay? We could have been killed by this mower off of marketplace. Marketplace. This thing, I was mowing, and oh my God, the blade literally blew up the housing, and the blade, some sort of part of the motor, a motor blade, a fan blade. That's what it was, a fan. And if it would have come at me, I called these people up. Listen, I am a royal. I mean, I literally had just bought it an hour before. I threw that thing in the back of my Jeep, drove over there on 2 wheels. I opened up the back of my Jeep, and I threw that thing on their lawn. And I said, you know what? Thieves like you will get your karma. He knew exactly why I was pissed. I said, this thing could have killed me. And then I flipped him the bird, I believe. I didn't want my money back. I want him to feel like shit. So anyway, that's what I did. I did.
In the same mood.
When I'm mad and you could have killed me or hurt me, right? Just to make a buck. See, I don't even work like that. That's some shady shit right there. That's shady. Mm-mm.
It is party, but...
Girl, you don't need to go out to have a party. So he goes, he is. If you ask me, he's a painter.
I gotta get myself out of this mood.
Well, don't rely on someone else to get you out of it. Way more entertaining than Chantal will ever be. Come on, girl, spill it.
Out.
Megan, quit sitting here picking her apart. Let me see what you look like. Put your real picture in your avatar. In your avatar. Are you the one that went up on somebody's live stream? Wait a minute. And they said, oh, I thought, yeah, and hers. Hussy told you to take your glasses off. That's you, isn't it? And he goes, you don't look like Megan Fox. Okay, I know. Never mind. I know what you look like. You love me. Okay. You better not pick me apart. I think she looks good. Everybody leave her alone. Because you don't want that kind of karma.
I'm not dating a handyman. I'm not dating anyone. I'm a free agent.
Hey, when Chantal actually puts out some content where she's not just sitting there smoking a shisha on a couch, looking for a hug club, yeah, then we'll cover her some more. We thought she was going back to Canada. And then she just made up some drama of her own. And then, oh, that's that. No, we want real drama. We want real content.
I know, it's Cinco de Drinko. I like that. I've never heard that one.
It is. It's Cinco de Drinko, Cinco de Mayonnaise, whatever your pleasure. Today, is the day. You're supposed to party. I went in to pay my electric bill, and the women had little sombrero hats on their heads. I was like, what's going on? I go, oh, yeah, Cinco de Mayo. Aren't you supposed to be drinking margaritas?
I'm trying to snap out of it. I will. Here in a few. One of the things I'm agitated about is last night.
Here we go. Everybody, lean in. We're going to assess the situation. Because I'm a mom type. I'm a nurturer. If you can help somebody out, help them out.
I ended up going to hang out with him. And I brought my whole fucking half gallon of vodka with me and my whole brand new bottle of cranberry, and I left it in his truck.
Well, that's divine intervention. But go on.
So I don't have my shit here right now.
And that's God speaking to you. You don't need it. We can have a good time without it.
And my dad borrowed my car to go pick up my mom, and hard telling when they'll be back. So I'm a mad motherfucker. That's one reason. Another reason, I'm just mad in general.
So, okay, let me get this straight. Put the brakes on. So this dude that you thought you were in a relationship with keeps on fucking you over. He won't even come over and mow the lawn for you and your parents because your mowers are down, and we know he can't fix a mower to save his ass. And now he won't even bring back your liquor and your cranberry juice. Living how many miles apart? Like 5? 5 miles apart. And he won't even bring it over? I think I would put a harness on Royal and take a royal walk. Bang, 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 bang on the door. Yeah, I got a feeling he's not one of those, oh, I don't drink, I just a couple drinks here and there. I'm pretty sure that ain't the case. I am pretty sure that ain't the case. Any man that breaks up with his woman that he's dating, every time the weekend comes, tells me this guy is a drinker.
I don't even know where to begin. I'm just pissed off.
Exactly, Diamond Paw. He's just looking for the blowies. Exactly. Nobody, know what? You know what? I don't care if you like Katie or not, but no man should treat any woman like that.
Off.
Uh-oh, we got a wolf in here. Are you friend or foe, wolf? No, he's raising a kid. Trust me, he don't have a bunch of chicks coming and going, introducing him to his kid. He just likes to go out and play. Doesn't want to be responsible for her bar tab and entertaining her. He wants to go hang out with his bros. Right? They like to flirt. Right? You're a friend? Okay, cool. Welcome.
Here, how do you will prevail? Well, I'm not. Sometimes you just don't want to prevail. You're just like, fuck. Going to DoorDash, too expensive.
Girl, he lives 5 miles away. Get your dog on a leash and go over there. Bring a little wagon to bring back your vodka and your cranberry juice. Come on, girl, and film that shit. Let's go. Open that garage door. Let's go. I would.
Hey, Bean.
Jaxie Poops, you can't be bothering the mama. You can't be bothering your mama. He did a baby. He did a... Oh, Dita, it's a baby. Wouldn't that be good content? She going down the road, Royal, pulling a wagon, go pick up her vodka and cranberry. These people miss so much golden opportunity for content. I'd do it. It's my baby, Jaxie Poops. Mwah. Jaxie Poops.
So,
All right, here we go. Come on. Come on, you can say it. Do it.
I hit up a few people. I'm waiting for them to get off, see what they're doing tonight or whatever. go mooch a couple drinks off my friends or whatever. I need to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to be shitty as a motherfucker.
Well, that's just because you spent the time showering, putting on a pretty dress, a necklace, lips and all, thinking when he got out of work, he would take his woman out. I'd be pissed too. My God, I'd probably hunt him down. I'd spend the whole night hunting him down. Flirting in front of him, dancing with other guys, right? Make sure they're hot, they're tall, they got a lot of hair. Pick a guy with a long beard and a whole lot of hair. I have a feeling he's jealous of men that have too much hair. Do it!
Because
Revenge is best served hot. You need an electric bike.
I hate to be accused or anything, not even accused. I hate to be told I'm doing something I'm not fucking doing. Pisses me off faster than anything.
Well, ma'am, how can somebody accuse you of something you're not doing? Huh? If you feel guilty about your past and you're really trying with this one, you don't doubt yourself because of past behavior. He's the insecure one, and he's testing you to see how many times he can dump you for the weekend or leave you at a bar and still get blowies all week. Come on. Don't do this to yourself. We women, we know what's up. We know. Don't do this.
I might as well fucking talk about it.
Go find a man tonight. And send him a picture. Send him a picture of what he ain't getting no more. Revenge is best served hot.
So the other day, everything's been good this week. You know,
Of course. We seen him pick you up at 8:30 or 9:30. You thought you were being blown off, and then he just shows up. Bedtime. Do the math, Katie. It's time to put a stop to this game he's playing.
I told you guys I would never let him be able to hurt my feelings like he did on my birthday and throughout that, okay?
And you're still letting him do it. That's why he's testing you. He's like, oh yeah? I didn't see him put extensions in your hair yet. He won't even come over and mow the lawn for your dad. A man who's dating a woman and won't do something to impress her? I mean, we seen him fight with the hose in the yard. He ain't as handy as you think he is, so he can wield a paintbrush. Whoa. My husband's building a steel cage for the top of the van. I don't know how, but he's out there welding.
That's very much true.
Yeah, and he didn't put new, titties on.
This past week has been really good, so I've been kind of letting my guard down a little bit again, and sure enough, anytime I can get a notion, okay, things will be okay, something is not okay.
And it's always your fault, right? You always did something wrong. Oh, honey, you know what you're dealing with, right? Oof, the games they play. Run. Don't walk, run. Block everything. And don't answer the door. It's going to take a while before he leaves you alone. But you're dealing with something you don't want to get too deep with. Trust that.
So the other day, he asked me just randomly, who's Ryan? And he said, Ryan from Legends. And I said, Ryan from Legends. And I was like, that's a bartender that I know that used to work up at Legends. Now he works at a different place, whatever. Didn't think anything of it. Then it got me thinking later on, I was like, how the fuck does he know Ryan? Why would he say Ryan Legends? Well, then it occurs to me, that's what name Ryan is saved under my phone, okay?
Oh, he was going through your phone. Did you pass out? And he went through your phone? Did he see that your code to get into your phone? Mm-hmm. Doesn't surprise me none.
That's under Ryan Legends. So I think he said something like he had seen it or seen it. He must have seen it on my phone.
You went through your phone while you were passed out.
Ever.
Ooh, those are the most dangerous kind. Whoa.
So last night we were chilling.
He sees her as desperate. He's taking full advantage. He wants to be her savior, but then he pulls back, right? I'm gonna put hair extensions in for your birthday. Let me get some nails on you, girl. Oh, you want boobs? I'm the man. I'm the man to do it. Let me put the electric in my name. That's next to be shut off. If you totally block him, he'll leave you in the dark. Literally.
And Purple had sent me a message. Well, I wasn't interested in reading the fucking message. I seen it on my phone. I was like, oh, okay. And went back to talking and whatever. Well, he must have seen it because, well, I know he did, because now I know he did. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Here's the thing. I don't feel like I should have to stop talking to people. It's not like I'm out here fucking these dudes or anything.
See, this is the problem, Katie. You're right. He's making you feel like you're wrong. That's how they get control over you. Everything, look at, he doesn't like your food. He even told his son, when you made his son breakfast, he told his son he didn't have to eat it. Wow. Why didn't he just punch you in the face? Is that next? Who says that to somebody who just made their son breakfast? He's like, you don't have to eat all that. And he loved it. It was French toast. What kid doesn't love French toast? Touch my phone, you'll draw back a stub. Right, Megan? I'm like, who says that? And he doesn't like her food. He doesn't like her music. He doesn't like that she'll sing a few lyrics of her song and then switch to another song. I do that. I'll start singing some country song I love, and then I'm like, oh my God, I haven't heard this song in a while. And I'll click on it. Now I'm singing another song. Who cares? But he has a problem with every single thing she does. The food she cooks, the way, her friends, her YouTube, everything. Oh my God. That's the worst case I've ever seen, by the way. And I've seen some scary cases.
And they're all, I'm honest with everyone. I'm like, hey, I'm dating this person or I'm not dating this person. I am totally upfront with everyone when I start fucking around with them.
But he's been accusing you of cheating with that, or he's been accusing you of flirting with every single person you ever talked to. Katie, I know exactly what you're dealing with. And when I tell you this is going to get worse, I am being 100%. 100% that this is going to get worse. And not only is it going to get worse, everything he accuses you of, he's doing it. He's doing it. I promise you. Megan's like, I've been there. It's dangerous. So many people. This dance, you will not win. Go find somebody. Those were red flags, and they're flying, sweetheart. They're flying. I mean, this is NASCAR flags at this point.
I'm not trying to play nobody. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm not trying to hurt my own fucking feelings, okay? So I'm always very fucking honest with this. And you can ask anyone when I first start dating them. I always say, either they know I'm talking or I'll say I'm talking to this dude or whatever.
But they'll still use it against you. It doesn't matter what you say. You could have your cousin living with you, and he'll accuse you of flirting with your cousin. I'm telling you, it's not the end. It is a way to make you feel beneath him so he can control you. He knows you are stronger than him. And honestly, I'm not even kidding you. I'm being honest.
I'm dating this person and, you know, whatever. And also followed up with, and also I'm an alcoholic and da. That's just what I do. You know, I put everything, all my flaws, open season from day one. Anyways, the whole vibe started to change. But I had noticed that I think he likes one of the bartenders that we know. And I just get that notion. And
see? I told you. He is guilty of what he's accusing you of.
For a while. I mean, I don't give a fuck, but whatever. So I asked him, and this is what got it all started pretty much, is I asked him, I was like, do you like that person? Or do you like her or whatever? And it wasn't even a big deal. He was like, what? No, okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine if you do, motherfucker. You know, it's not that big of a deal here. So, It's shitty, whatever. We go to leave, and I'm like, look, I just want to go home. Go home, and then this morning he calls me, and, I'm grouchy because I just got woke the fuck up. This is at like 4 o'clock in the morning, too.
He called you at 4 o'clock in the morning and you answered? Cold day in hell, first of all. Wow. Wow. Talk about someone owning your time and your space. What?
By the way.
4 a.m.
So I'm sure after I went home, he went back out and did whatever the fuck he did. I don't.
So he takes you home and then he goes out? Oh, and he didn't, what? He couldn't get a blowy. So he calls and wakes you up at 4 a.m.? Oh my God. Oh, please talk.
I don't really know, don't care. And anyways, he just proceeded to tell me that, like, say shitty things that I didn't like to hear and stuff. And maybe some of it, a lot of it's not true. I can tell you that right now. Things that he was saying.
Don't let him make you doubt yourself. Please, please.
Like, he thinks like I'm out here talking to all these guys. Like, he was like, and Doug was mentioned in your video.
So he went out, tore it up, came home, and decided to call you and accuse you of being the reason he was out doing whatever nefarious shit he was doing. Sounds like somebody did something that they're regretting and they had to have somebody to blame. And it was all your fault. Okay, got it.
Videos this week, and I'm like, fucking. Oh, and then the other one, and then he brings up, and then you were on live with Tragic, and you smiled and shit like that, and I'm like,
you were on a live stream with Hussy and Tragic, and you smiled. Are you kidding me? This man, I want to take, never mind.
What the absolute fuck? Now you have lost your mind. If you think now you're saying something about Tragic, and he mentioned, and he didn't like it yesterday either, and I'm just like,
oh God, do not explain yourself to him. He's trying to destroy you being on YouTube. He doesn't like you to have a support group. He doesn't like your mods helping you out in life. He's trying to isolate and control. And I think if I were you, I would go in and maybe go to a clinic and get some orange juice tested. Just saying, get some orange juice tested.
What in the fuck is going on here, really? Of all fucking people, let's not be jealous of fucking Tragic.
He's jealous of everyone, Katie. Everyone. He doesn't even want you to be in your own home when you recover from surgery, major surgery. He wants you to be at his house with 3 dogs, 2 cats, and a kid. Katie, do you see what's going on here? He don't even want you to be next door to your own parents. Your own parents.
It's embarrassing to you, in my opinion. Like, what? Holy fuck, Batman. It was like...
He's just playing with your head, Katie. Remember when he kept saying, talking, oh my God, I still could throw up. Him talking about, you and I could be a power couple. But you're not there yet, Katie. She's like, well, I'm almost there. And I'm like, this mother. Why, who even says this stuff when you're dating? Trying to do the love bombing and get you in and get you anchored. I'm surprised you don't have a ring on your damn finger. Oh, because he doesn't have complete control over you yet. Holy shit.
I don't know. For some reason, now I'm a player, now I'm a liar, I'm this and that, and and he was like, you're about the money. Dude, I'm pretty sure that...
Oh, yeah, listen here, Orange. You're not Donald Trump, okay, Orange? Acting like you got Trump money. You go out and do odd jobs. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I first off, I don't make as much money as him.
And that's what he uses against you constantly. That's why you're less than to him. Oh, let me rescue you with an electric bill. All he's got to do is shut the lights off, and guess what? All your subscribers are going to go in and turn your lights back on. And he hates that.
I never have extra money. And if I do, I have always tried to like pick up a tab for us or do something.
Why should you do that? If he's the man with the money and you're going to be a power couple and he's going to make you happy. We heard it all out of his mouth. And he's always using money against you, isn't he? Always. Wow. What a keeper. I could go spend my husband's paycheck right now. Every dime of it. And as long as there's food in this house for him to eat, he wouldn't say a frickin' word. But I wouldn't do that to him. I'm just saying, you don't treat people like that. Yeah, who's still partying? Well, and okay, so he takes her home and goes out and parties, but he's not a drinker. She's the drinker. He's not a drinker. I'm not buying it.
You know what I mean? Or buy him a pack of cigarettes or do whatever I can. Little things. It's never going to be anything big, not right now. But yeah, that's what he was saying. He's saying that on the phone. He said,
you know what? Save your money. Move to Florida like you want to. You don't want to be some kid's mom for the next 7, 8 years. Right? Remember in the morning when he would say, well, I just feel like I'm doing everything in the morning. That's your kid. What? Looking for the instant mom. Oh, my God.
You know why you asked me if I like that girl? Because you like all of these guys, and that's what people do. They ask people if they're fucking around, if they're out there fucking around. And I'm like, what? I mean,
don't buy into his word salad. That's brainwashing and manipulation. Don't do it. He's gaslighting you. He'll keep you confused. So you don't even know if what you're thinking's right anymore. That's the game. Don't. Oh, God, please don't.
Immediately, I was like, this is absolutely projection. So
good for you.
My mind of all minds, I'm thinking he's probably either talking to someone or into someone, because it seems like every weekend he ends up causing, or there's a fight of some sort.
Oh, honey, yes, you're getting it. Because he doesn't want to take you out. He wants blowies during the week and someone to sleep with, literally, right? During the week, come the weekend, take the cat home or the mouse home so the cat can play. Or no, take the cat home so the mouse can play. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Wait till you're in a real relationship and you're living together and it's your birthday or Christmas. Just a day you're supposed to maybe be treated a little special. Oh, you found out on your birthday. I forgot. You found out. It was about you, so he left you. He ruined it. He made you cry. Oh, honey, that's a lifelong sentence if you end up with him. Oh, God.
You know?
You'll never see a Christmas present, by the way. No. You'll never see the hair extensions either, by the way. No. He won't do anything to make you look better. And trust me, he's already worried about the surgery. Trust that. He's already worried about the surgery. And I have a feeling he would try to fuck that up. It only gets worse, right, Tally girl?
It's like, oh, okay. There's got to either be someone else he's talking to, or
you've hit the nail on the head, sweetheart. He has to be validated at all times. He has to be flirted with. He has to be looked at. They need validation constantly, and it ain't just from you. It's everywhere they go. Everywhere. Work, grocery store, the bar.
He really thinks I'm out here doing this. I don't know. I fucking don't know. It's a mystery. And honestly,
it's not a mystery. You just haven't lived it yet.
I can't keep up with it anymore.
No. He will try to stay in your headspace. In your headspace. Guaranteed. Bet me.
Today, I asked him flat out. I was like, so what does this mean? And he said, it's time to move on.
No. Oh, God. He said that 4 or 5 fucking times. He's blocked you. He's left you. Come Sunday night.
But all right, and it's time to move on. Move on that easy. See how fast I can move on. Fuck it.
Katie, you've said that 4 or 5 times now. He's getting in your head. Don't let him. Don't let him. You are way better than him. Sorry, but it's true. You may not think it, but he knows it. Yes, Jamie, she's still talking to him.
So.
I know, he screwed her birthday over and every weekend. And she still believes the bullshit that comes out of his mouth come Sunday night.
Just. That's what he was trying to tell me. Well, I know I'm surely not doing fucking anything. You guys see what I do. I'm live all the time.
Quit doubting yourself. Quit doubting yourself.
He knows I'm usually with him, and I'm like, what in the fuck is this?
And you know what he did the other night? 2 nights in a row. She made this huge dinner. She made chicken parm, and she made like baked ziti kind of spaghetti, right? All for him and his kid. She took some over to her parents' house, and then she had it all ready to take to his house to feed them dinner. And she went live just waiting for him to say he was on his way. He never did. She's like, well, I guess I'm getting stood up. And it was like 9:30 at night. And he just showed up at her house. Just showed up. I would have been like, get the fuck out of my house. I was just like, you son of a... Of course you did. Bedtime. She made them dinner. Oh, was I pissed. I was so pissed. That's disrespectful as fuck. He disrespects her more than he respects her.
Oh.
I hate when any human's treated like this. Any human.
What's that?
No, I just think he took his time because he wanted to let her know he's in control. And he wanted to see her response. Let me tell you something about people like this. They're always poking. They actually love chaos. They feed on the energy of chaos, fighting. He's a word person. He gets on my fucking nerves. He's not an action person. He's a word person. He talks. Blah, 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 blah. He looks in her eyes. He mumbles with his bird lips. He makes me nuts because I know what his character is. And you can't tell somebody. Unfortunately, they got to learn for themselves. If somebody was making me and my kid dinner, I would have a time. I would be like, oh my God, that is so kind of you. I will make sure. And they could have came to her house and ate dinner. Nobody had to pick her up and go to his house. She had to carry all that food. Oh,
He's not trying to work this out if he's talking like that. He's looking for excuses to go run around.
Yeah. And he's not even hot. Now, I can see if he was hot. Like, if we're talking Jason Momoa, I don't even, you know what? You know what? There's no way. There's no way. I mean, listen, girls just be jumping on his back, even with you on his arm. They don't care. But we're talking about Orange here.
Yeah.
You were talking to another guy when he met you, and he walked right up to you. How did he know that wasn't your boyfriend or something? He didn't care. He likes the game. He likes the hunt. He doesn't like when he actually gets the animal. He likes the hunt. Yeah, he's not my type.
073.
And I'll tell you, Steven the Beast, he was cool as hell. Steven the Beast was cool as hell. Steven the Beast never did this to her when they went out. That was his woman. Everybody knew it. He didn't treat her like this. Steven made good money. He actually had a trade. He was a welder. He made good money. He didn't go around painting houses. Come on now. And even Doug is a professional. Doug is a professional. You've been with men in a higher career tier than Orange. How would you let Orange treat you like this when you've been treated better by better? You're in a funk right now, girl, and don't let Orange take his insecurities out on you and make you feel like a piece of shit. Don't give it to him. Tell him to kick rocks. I've told him to kick rocks. He ain't listening. Don't make me take a 3-hour drive.
I'm blown away.
Diamond Paw. Yeah, and Steven had a sex appeal, did he not? He's like 6 foot tall, dark hair. He looked like a young Burt Reynolds. Rest in peace, Steven. We miss you, the Beast.
I know I'm hard to handle, but not that fucking hard to handle. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and that was another thing he said. He's like, this is why I don't date hot and skinny chicks. They're all the same. They're all about themselves.
Oh, but he came right up to you, didn't he? So I'll bet you any money your stomach skin removal surgery has got him fucked up. He is already acting like an insecure man. How unattractive is that, by the way? Right? Katie, are you starting to see him as insecure yet? Right? You walk into a room, guys look at you, right? Blue eyes, blonde hair, right? Now you're going to get, stomach skin removal. You'll be down to a size 1. Oh, he's going to make you totally nuts then. Find a man that's secure with himself.
It's all about you, is what he said. No, well, a few things have been all about me because we've been talking about the fucking surgery, you know?
He can't stand anything being about you, even your own birthday.
Friday, he'll be out and about hitting on the women, and that's exactly what I think. So that's what I think I should fucking go do.
Exactly. Listen to what Ryan just said. What's wrong with being about yourself? Someone has to be. He obviously isn't about you. He's not even good looking. I know. She does deserve better. Right, Jan? She just doesn't believe that right now. And now he's got her believing. Yeah, and Steven brought her flowers every day and he always said, hello, beautiful, as soon as he walked in the door. If she called him on the phone while he was at work, he'd go, hello, gorgeous. That was sad. Can't believe Steven's gone. That was the best era. He brought her fresh flowers every day. And Doug has done so much for her. I'm not going to... Listen, I ain't passing Doug up either. Doug just wanted her to quit drinking. Doug took her to Florida. He would take her to Florida. He would do anything for her. And Doug was better looking than Orange.
Sweetiekins.
I mean, Doug will get mad at her, but he never put her down and treat her like that. Listen, Steven died. You know what I'm saying? Like, Doug put up with a lot of shit, let's be honest. He lived with her for years, and he put up with a lot of shit. And it was only after when she started drinking, and that's when it got bad between her and Doug, and she left. And anyway, and the drinking got bad, yeah, and Doug couldn't handle it, and I don't blame him, because I can't handle drinkers either, especially when they lose their shit, and they start screaming at you, and they act crazy because they're drunk. I can't handle that either. Steven could. He didn't mind it at all. But Doug's like, no, if you quit drinking, we can be together. And I don't blame Doug, because Doug wants to go do things sober together.
Oh, this was another thing that he said. He was like, how dare you say loyalty or something like that. And I was like, if he only knew.
Oh, he don't even like your words, your slang words? God, pretty soon he won't like the name of your dog. Oh, royalty, loyalty's royalty? He don't even like your dog. Sorry to tell you that. I don't care what you say. I seen it.
He only fucking knew. If when I'm really seriously trying to date someone, no, I'm not going to fuck around. I'm not going to fuck. If I'm just like talking to you.
Listen, there ain't a ring on your finger. The guy has been trying to make you exclusive to him while he's out doing whatever. Exclusive to him since the day he met you. Right there, red flag.
Ever not trying to, then yeah, I might talk to a couple different people. But when I'm with someone, I let everyone know, even the dudes that I'm talking, I'm like, hey, and most of them respect it. And I'm sorry, I'm an adult. It doesn't mean that, oh, I hate you, I'm never going to fucking talk to you again, and I got another enemy. Usually it's fine. Like, hey, I got another friend. And yeah, these friends randomly hit me up or send me a picture of what they're fucking.
You're allowed to have friends. You're a fucking 30-some-year-old woman. You're 36-year-old. This ain't high school. He's acting like the high school football star, right? His only claim to fame in life, right? He probably treated all the girls like that in high school when he had hair and he played football. We know he did. I can already tell. Don't even have to tell me. Oh, what? He made a touchdown and it was his moment in life. Now, he's older. He didn't go to college, do what he should have done. He didn't get the NFL scholarship or the college scholarship, right? We know how these people are, right? So he's always got to have that attention throughout his whole life. And if you get more attention than him, he wants to be with a hot chick, but he don't, right? He don't, because people look at you and not him. It's a whole thing they play. It's ridiculous. They're like children. Look at him as a child and laugh.
Fucking doing? Or something like that. Or asking me, what's up? What are you doing? That kind of thing.
You don't give a fuck about your day. Even when you tried to tell the story of when you weighed 400 pounds. He goes, I don't need to hear all that. I'm like, dude, this woman is like laying her heart out you don't even deserve this right now. And you really didn't even care because it wasn't about him. Ouch, my legs.
Thank you, Jolie, Jaggy, Jaylee Jaggy. I can't pronounce shit. We're straight up, right up front. I was. Everyone, I told Purple, I'm talking to someone, so.
You don't have to tell anyone that. You don't have to tell anyone that. You're allowed to have your friends in your life. And always, when you're dating somebody, it's going to take you a long time to figure out if you're going to mesh together. You don't have to push everybody out just because he's insecure. You keep your friends around you. And whoever treats you best wins. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get to tell you how good he's going to treat you. He shouldn't even talk about it. He should just be about it. I haven't seen him be about shit. Except getting blowies all week. He doesn't make me mad. He's made me mad. Oh. He would never let me be her next door neighbor or her friend. Ooh, I'd be the first one he'd kick out of the picture. Because I'd be like, I see you. I see you. Where is her extensions? How come you're not mowing her dad's lawn? Ain't this your woman? Wow. Wouldn't you want to impress the dad? Oh, guess you don't care, do you? I would be all over that. Like white on rice. He would not like me at all. It's called calling out your bullshit. Yes, Katie, all your friends keep you balanced. And if you can be friends with your ex, you should. And you should quit being jealous about Joanne. Doug wants to be best friends with Joanne or friends with Joanne. That's his prerogative. Just like you being best friends with Doug still, to this day, is your prerogative. No man should tell you that's not right. If my husband wanted to be best friends with his ex-wife, I would not have a problem with that. Want to know why? Because I'm not insecure like that. Right? You don't spend years with somebody in your life and you say, you know what, this ain't working out. Let's split up, but let's remain friends. You respect that shit. You respect that shit. You guys got to quit being jealous. Stop it.
And it's just like to the point where, okay, this is what you do. You like just basically bounce and hard time. Who knows what the fuck you're doing then? You go here, there, everywhere.
Don't worry about it. If you can't trust someone, then you can't be in a relationship with them. Period. End of. Trust is number one. And if you even suspect that your man's out there cheating on you, then leave. And I'm sorry, but all the signs are there. He's doing exactly, making excuses to be away from you by picking a fight. That is textbook. That's probably on the first page of that textbook. That's what they do. They'll pick a fight with you, so you're sitting at home feeling bad about yourself while they're out kicking it. Any man that does to you, any man that picks a fight with you, just so he doesn't have to spend the weekend with you, is all you need to know. I know if he called right now, pick her up, she'd be gone. Maybe he did by the end of this live. I don't know. But what he did to her on her birthday should have been a one and done. One and done.
I did. I even said to Tragic, fuck off, I should be with my boyfriend right now. I did.
Who cares? Tragic is across the country. Who cares? You have a channel. So if you're not allowed to interview men, you and Tragic, listen, I think your relationship's hysterical. He's always up your ass and you're always reading him for filth. That's fun. Listen, he ain't even gonna like your relationship with Hussy, right? Any guy, period. You could have been boxing with Nags on a live stream and he would have seen you flirting somehow with Nags. So I'm just saying, this guy, he ain't got it. He's too insecure. He's too needy. He's an asshole. And he's going to destroy you mentally. And may even screw up your upcoming surgery somehow, some way. Sabotage it.
I did, but no, he don't want to hear that shit. He wants to see what he wants to see, and I think he wants to fucking argue with me or something. I don't know.
He's picking fights so he can go out and play.
I just want to have a good time. That's it. You know, I don't want to, I'm done with the relationships where all you do is fucking argue and fight over dumb shit.
Hallelujah.
I hate to be accused. I'm too old for it now. I am way too old for it. Yeah, if he wants to do this and go have his fun or whatever the hell he's doing, well, by golly, I'm going to too.
Good for you, girl. Now, at this point, I believe he's watching her. And he loves this energy she gives him. It turns him on. I know it does. He's definitely trying to drive her crazy. I've been there. I've done it. I've even whooped its ass physically, to be honest. And because it makes you that crazy. And never again will anyone ever tap into that part of my brain again. Ever. It is sick. It is a sick game. It's dangerous. And that's how people get hurt. Pushing somebody too far. Even Doug knew when to back off. Steven knew when to back off. Right? You were with Orange, Shelley? Yeah, Jamie, that's what I meant. I was with Orange. I was in Indiana having a relationship with Orange. He would have probably been in high school around the time I was in my 20s. Hell, he might have even been in elementary school. Day drinking, are we, girls? Oh, Friday night drinks, huh? Is that what we're doing? I need water.
I don't know. I can tell you this, he might, you know, as much as he says that he's into me, his actions speak so much differently. I've never had a guy who's really liked me put me through hell like this. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, honey, he does love being with you. He's just trying to tame the filly. So if he looks at you sideways in a bar, you will put your eyes down and you'll stand by his side, and that will make his night. Instead of you out there talking to everybody, dancing, being the life of the party. Oh no, honey, he's trying to knock that out of your ass. Mm-hmm.
He says I treat him like shit.
Does he? Well, if you keep believing this shit, pretty soon he's gonna have you tamed.
I treat him like shit. I don't get it. Yeah, I've backed off a lot since my fucking birthday. I've had
See? He knows it's a game. He loves it.
to. Was like, and all your people were telling you to get off the live stream, which
Ooh, I told you he watches the live streams. He's watching the chat. Oh my God. Please tell me you had your clothes on, Orange, you weirdo.
magic, and you weren't even listening to your people. And I was like, who was telling me to get off the live stream? Because
Now he's telling you how to run your channel. You weren't listening to your people. They told you to get off the live stream. Nobody told her that. They were having fun. It's a show, Orange. Oh my God. This man reminds me of someone so much that could easily make my blood boil. Could easily make my blood boil, but I'm not giving him my energy. I know exactly what he's doing. And you have to look at him as a teenage brat. That's it. Don't give him power. He has no power over you. You're the one with the power, and he hates it. You have all these supporters, right? He has none. Think of it this way, Katie. You got to look at it for what it really is. And oh, he'll use the electric bill, right? They always find some string where you have to rely on them, or you can't quite break it off because you'll get screwed. So yeah, you gotta deal with that electric bill, and you're gonna have to. Oh God, is she ever gonna cut ties? God help us.
I'm pretty sure we were all living for it. And everyone told me afterwards I handled myself really well. And he was like, yeah, you were smiling and everything. You were flirting, whatever. And I was like, well, who said it? He was like, PDQ. And I'm like, of all people, fucking PDQ.
He also doesn't get the YouTubes and the smart ass, and he don't get it. He don't get it. He takes everything literal. He's ridiculous.
You know, I'm like, fuck.
Orange, I hope you get a YouTube name and come up in my chat one of these days. Because I'm old enough to be her mom. And trust me, I got no problem paying attention to what's going on.
You. He's always trying to tell me to do something I don't want to do.
Yeah, but Steven was worth the challenge. Because he had grown kids, right? No little kids at home. You know what I'm saying? So Steven was worth the challenge. Doug, he was too... Listen. No. Doug is too... what's the word? Well, he lets everything roll off his shoulders, so she could take advantage of that. When she was in a bad mood, she could read him for filth. In the end, he started leaving the house. He's like, screw you, I'm out. But he loved her cooking. He loved her. He's loved her since she was 400 pounds. So Doug's love is real. Doug's love is the kind that is forever. If she quit drinking, I believe the Cinderella story would happen. I believe he would become more fun. He would get Joanne out of his life, and it would be the two of them, and he would move them down to Florida. You know, once Doug's mom, you know, whatever, you know, he doesn't have to, you know, be there for her anymore. He would take Katie down to Florida, and he would buy a home for them. I know he would. Doug is the forever guy. But she has to get through the party stage, the drinking. She's got to get locked into, I just want to enjoy life. What's left of life, I want to enjoy it. She ain't there yet. She's 36. But when she hits her 40s, I just feel like that's going to be the Cinderella story. I do. I do. He was her best friend. He understands her better than anyone.
I thought it was a good stream.
It would have been a good stream, but Tragic's audio was all over the place. It would go in and out, and I go, I can't do this. I have that misophonia or whatever, whatever you call it. Misophonia, phobia, I don't know what it is. But when audio does that, I can't do it. I gotta go. I can't take it.
I know, yo mama. Usually I do.
Yo mama's in the chat over there. There he was. He goes, I'm not mad at you. You don't heat up your tortilla before you eat it. He goes, I am mad at you. You don't heat up your tortilla before you eat it. Yo mama, you are a crack up. Yo mama was in my live stream when she was making that tortilla wrap.
I didn't with my wrap the other day. And it was noticed when I took that bite of it.
She is with Orange right now. That motherfucker was he wanted to wind her up. He wanted to wind her up. I would not have let him in my house. I would not have let him in my house. He goes, it's time to move on. Go F yourself. I'd have painted his face with a paint roller. Let's go forward and see. I have to see, because I do have a life tonight with my husband. Well, he's outside in the garage. I'm not. But when he comes in, he's my best friend in the whole world. We're going to hang out, love him to death. He's my bestest friend in the world. But let's see what happens. I mean, you were doing good, Katie. You were sitting here. You weren't drinking. You were just hanging out with your people, working through. Oh, look at this baby. Look at. Do you see this baby? Yes, you Jaxie Poops. Love him. Can barely see over the window. Jaxie, I love you. I do. Are you a good boy? You gonna turn your head for us? We love you. Isn't he adorable? Honest to God, I love my pups. Both my babies. Back to the show. This shit definitely makes me appreciate my husband. Yep. Because he always encouraged me. Anything that interests me, he never put it down. He always encouraged me to be the best version of myself I wanted to be. And he never stood in my way. He never, even even when I started making my face creams, he goes, you got this. I know you can do it. And it took me months to perfect it. And he's like, this is the best face cream I've ever. He's always been that person. And I'm the same way to him. I have never loved a human being this much in my entire life. We don't hurt each other. We trust each other. It's just incredible. And I want that for everybody.
Worst complexion in the world, George. Girl, I got major. If you were in 4K or 5K on your big screen right now, you'd see every damn pore.
It's okay, Katie. It's okay. You'll get there. You can go in. You can have retinal treatments. You can have, what do they call that? With the microneedling. They can take care of that. It doesn't matter. One of the most influential men in my life growing up had cystic acne, and he has scars. But I look at this man not for scars on his face, but for the integrity he is. Okay? So those are a part of your life. Don't worry about it.
My face.
I mean, I know everybody talks about that. They've talked about my face. It doesn't matter. And my voice. It doesn't matter. People hurt people because it makes them feel good. And it keeps them down so that they don't get better. Right? But you're going to get better, right? Can't keep living like this.
The blue. I think it's the blue. Every time I wear blue or green, I get compliments. Or pink.
Or black.
Things like those are the days that I get the most compliments. Definitely with the blue, too. We'll keep the blue from here on out. And this is like a bright blue, like a baby blue.
Well, I don't think the microdermabrasion will do it because I do microdermabrasion and it wouldn't be able to. You have to do the microneedling. You have to go in there, resurface the skin. It's a whole thing. I'm sure an esthetician or a dermatologist will know what to do.
Yes, you call it.
But you can't sleep with your makeup on. It makes it worse. So what ended up happening? You can't just sit there and stare at the chat. Come on now. Does he send her a text? Looks like she's reading a text. Oh, there you go. You're right. Those acid peels or whatever they are, right, Lexi? Lexi's an esthetician, said she would need peels done. Uh-oh. Looks like a text is coming through. See, he's obsessed with her, okay? He is sexually obsessed with her. He is like obsessed with her energy, her sassiness, all of that. And he wants to tame it to just be his. But the way they do it, it's not by compliments, it's by putting them down. Because that's the only way they know how to, I don't even know how to put it. It's their idea of love, okay? It's their idea of love. It's putting someone down until they make them theirs. And they actually thrive on the thrill of control. It is the weirdest shit. But it's very, very, there are so many of them out there. It's hard to find a good one. But usually if you meet them in a bar, that's what you're going to get. She's still reading something. Uh-oh. She knows he's coming. There it is. She's trying to process it.
The fuck is that? Oh, like there was a bird in my attic.
Give me a dick, baby. He did a baby. I'm a baby. I know, honeys. Yeah, they're all the same, Jenna Palooza. That type, I mean. He ain't done with you. I done told you that. I don't care how many times he blocks you and says it's over. He waits for you to go live. And he loves to see your pain, your frustration, your anger. It gives him power that he means something. If you would have come on and you would have just been hanging out with your parents and playing with your dog, oh my God, that would have made him crazy. This is what he wanted.
What shoes? Should I wear heels or should I wear the rhinestone boots?
Oh boy, he's taking her out. Yeah, it's probably him in the attic. Crawling around on his knees. Probably been up there the whole time. Spying on her. Oh God.
I'll be honest with you, it's what? Like, I want to be out of here. I don't want to be sitting here.
Oh, he's
He
coming.
drops that off.
He's in the driveway.
Heels.
How many minutes are left? 4.
Red lipstick, or should I just rock this?
No, I would do pink, but I don't like the pale. I just don't like the pale. It would be fine if, I don't know, I don't like the pale. No.
Pam Anderson lips. What do you?
No, they're not Pam Anderson lips. I always hated Pam Anderson's lips anyway. Of course he's watching.
He's dropping it off.
Well, you got Raccoon Man in here going, want to go for a motorcycle ride? Right? He's watching the chat. That's what you should have done, Raccoon Man. Raccoon Man's been in our chat. You should have drove over there on your motorcycle, picked her ass up. She loves motorcycle men because they're gutsy, unlike a house painter. A handyman.
Say pink. Robbie says pink.
Pink, yep. When I send you all that craft shit for your crosses, I'm going to send you that ink crayon that stains your lips. Pink. I'm going to get you a pink one. Like the pink one I got, the CoverGirl. I got a Maybelline one and I got a CoverGirl one. Of course he was watching her chat. That's what he lives for. He does. He likes watching her. He's a listen. I got.
It's super nice out. It's like 70 degrees.
Jeffrey Dahmer chills. Yeah, tomorrow we're going live from Max the Van on my channel. You click that link right there. It goes to my other channel. We're going to go live and we're going to clean Max out, redecorate it, and then Mr. No Madness, I'll show you what he made for the roof. We'll have fun tomorrow.
I think I'm just going to do this, just wear this. I don't feel like fucking up my lips, and if the red don't look right, it'll be like hell trying to get the red off. That red kind of smears. I need to get one of those glosses.
No, I'm sending you an ink crayon that it's ink. It stains your lips, and they're gorgeous. And God, I can't stand when people's lipsticks are all over their damn face.
My gloss for the 24-hour stay on it.
Amen. That's what I'm gonna send you in the box. That's not her nerves. That's it's the effects of not having alcohol. Did you hear when she asked him to bring her alcohol and her cranberry juice over, and he said he wouldn't answer her? She texted him and asked him before she went live, and he wouldn't answer her. Yeah, that's what he did. So he's holding it hostage, waiting for her to become more desperate for him. Honest to God, this guy. He is one of the most covert I've ever seen. And I've seen covert. If she understood everything that was going on and she learned about it and she seen it for herself, she'd be like, let's dance. Underestimate me? That'll be fun. And by the way, I have that t-shirt in my store. Underestimate me? That'll be fun.
She dare.
But she is not graduated to wear that, so she don't get the shirt.
Little boy?
Yeah, I don't like lipstick and eyeliner or lip liner together. I like a nice stain on my lips.
I'm gonna get my shoe.
It doesn't. Uh-oh.
Don't you dare.
Oh, she getting all ready. He must have texted her.
Hang on, I'm gonna get my shoe.
Here comes the finale. Hi, Royal. Love you. Love that dog. Well, what better way? Like, let's kill her confidence now before the skin removal. Then, you know what I mean? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how this is working out? Kill her confidence before the skin removal. If he doesn't sabotage that. You can hear Drama Kitten. She always talks. Oh, she's going to put on those. Let's see what shoes she puts on. Dancing shoes, I hope. Oh, you love that, Lexi? I love the NYX. Yeah, the pink. Where do you get the lip stain? Well, normally I go to Ulta and get the NYX. They have lots of colors. And then I just found this Maybelline matte 24-hour lip ink crayon. That's the red I got. Then I found a CoverGirl pink crayon, and I do love that too. It doesn't stay on as long as that red does, but the pink does stay on a while. Because I put it on at 1:30 today, and it's pretty much good. It's gone. Well, she will gain confidence after her surgery if he doesn't kill it before the surgery. The pink one, you're right, is Revlon. My bad. It was Revlon. Yep. I always look at all of the brands, but you're right, it was Revlon. Come on, girl, bring out the shoes. Good God, how long? Oh, we got less than a minute. Come on now. Here we go. Here we go. Royal. Really, Selena Gomez has some lip stains? Get out of here. I love a good lip stain. Come on, less than a minute. Where are you? Go get her. Go get her, Royal. Here he goes. He's going to, listen, he's the head of the parade. Ladies and gentlemen, my queen. Thank you, Royal.
All right, I got my feet on. I got my good feet on.
We didn't even, he was standing in the way. I do have some that are naturals, yeah. She'll put on her dancing shoes and he won't take her dancing, right? Right? They'll go where they don't play country music because he hates country music.
All right, I'm gonna go have my dad get me the fuck out of Dodge so I don't run into anyone.
Now, do you really believe her dad's taking her and dropping her off, or do you think he's coming and after all that shit she said, she don't want anybody to know? Probably.
All right, guys, wish me luck tonight. Love y'all. Minute, chat, bye.
No, it seemed like somebody was in the driveway. Mm-hmm. And after she went on about him, she wasn't going to tell anybody. But that's okay. It's, you know what? This is her dance, not ours. Nobody needs to be mad. You know, it's part of the show. Eventually, she'll get wise. Please, God. Yeah, take some Uber money. Katie, you might need it. All right, guys, I'm going to go hang out with my hubby. Love y'all. Have a good night. See you tomorrow on the No Madness Reaction channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being a part of the audience of all this crazy. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on No Madness Reaction channel. Bye now. I love y'all. There's the link. Go on. Go subscribe. I'll see you over there tomorrow live sometime. Probably around noon or so. All right. Bye, guys. Love you.